Hey everyone, Miguel Hito of your Cranial Emission Show here. Getting dialed into the show on the interweb and social media, it's a piece of cake. Here's a few ways you can do it. First and foremost, our home base is Spreaker.com. Search the Cranial Emission Show. And on iPhone and Android markets, download the Spreaker app and listen to live or to archive shows right on your phone or tablet. Next, visit our Facebook page under the Cranial Emissions Network, and Twitter @CranialE, YouTube, the Cranial Emissions Show _official. And you can even email us with your questions and comments at thecranialemissionsshow@gmail.com. If you want to be part of the show, you can call in on Friday nights between 7 and 9 Eastern Standard Time at 813-438-6068. Thanks for listening and being part of the growing revolution that is the Cranial Emission Show.
Hello, this is Sancho from the Cranial Emission Show. Our celebrity voices are impersonated by Bang, Caleb, Joe, Jesus, or Miggy. Yes, we keep adding people every time.
The Cranial Emission Show, in conjunction with ESB Brewing, located at 333 Falkenberg Road, Suite Z, 407, in beautiful Tampa, Florida, are proud to present Welcome to America, John Wilson, the show. Featuring your weekly hosts, Ben Charles, Caleb Crispy, and Miguel Hito, with special guests the Reverend Joey T, Jesus Julio, Sancho Sanchez, and many more.
It's John Wilson.
John Wilson!
But where do they find John?
I've had to Google this fucker before I rang in.
But where do they find John?
Live on the air and in person. Come out to meet him at 333 Falkenberg Road, Suite D.
Suite D.
407.
It's too random.
John's trained on the Sweet D prompt.
If you're lucky, you might even get your shoes licked.
Well, Mickey said he'd do a bit of licking.
Shut the... Really?
Come on, Caleb, what's going on?
It was a joke.
You know, you've used my services. We didn't agree to it. You owe me.
I think it coincided when Miggy's balls dropped. But where do they find John?
This is why I like Bandy. You see, he's an intelligent man. His spelling is impeccable.
As a fellow fat guy, round is a shape.
Well, crazy's a shape. Hey, Sis, can you hear? Are you back?
Yeah, oh yeah. I've been on there. I was like one of the originals, Godfather.
No means no. It's yes means yes.
It's Salfa Noise and Jiquee, you motherfuckers.
Well, I'm starting to get a little drunk.
Man, you forgot entire shows before.
After being 2 hours late, it's kind of kicking in a little bit here. Bear with me.
I didn't have time to be like, I just kind of like tried to kiss a girl.
And I'll bring the fireworks. And I'll stick them up my arse. Well, there goes the fucking marshmallows. You know, I've been hanging out with you guys. I've been phoning into the show a few times. I've phoned into other shows. But there's nothing quite like the Cranial Emission Show, let me tell you. Nothing like there's nothing like the Cranial Emission Show to give you a right old boner.
All right.
So let's ask John. John, what are you most excited about when you come to Florida, man?
ESB.
Welcome to ESB, the Cranial Emission Show, broadcasting a little late. When I say a little late, I mean 56 minutes late. But welcome to the program, live here. Ben Charles, Miguel Hito, Caleb Crispy, the Reverend Joey T, John Wilson in the house, hanging out, drinking some beers, having some fun.
He's here, he's queer, get used to it.
And he's drinking beer.
Yeah.
Sancho Sanchez, the producer extraordinaire, helping us run the technical side of things.
I'm here.
What's wrong with your voice?
I was eating Doritos.
Your voice.
Okay, all right. We thought you were sick. All right. Try having a sip of something before.
I work on that intro for like 7 hours.
You did a great job. I was going to bring that up.
Very impressive. But your voice
you outdid yourself.
Your voice sounded hoarse on the new preamble. The what do you call
disclaimer?
that?
You keep adding names. You said gives names every name for here.
What?
No?
What? Yeah.
Everybody
well,
had to tell everybody's freaking names. Takes forever.
So we're here from ESB. We're broadcasting live with the great John Wilson in the house here in Tampa, Florida, 333 North Falkenberg Road, Suite D.
Ooh, sweet D.
407.
Wow, that's loud. Hold on. Let me see here. Hold on.
Sweet! D.
407.
Jimmy.
If you want to be a part of the show, you want to call in, you can do so. It's 813-438-6068. Like we said, John Wilson in town from across the pond. We'll be bringing him in on the next segment. Looking forward to talking to him. A lot of surprise guests in store. I'm not going to divulge, but there's a lot of tricks up our sleeve tonight. We're very excited.
We do have a listener in the chatting rectangle, as they say in the UK. Jack Wilson, the son of John Wilson, in the chatting box right now. Thanks, buddy, for listening.
Obviously, this is a very explicit show because the intro was already explicit, so I hope you made it that way, Nikki. There's already, some curious language being used.
By curious language.
Well, that's when you talk. But a lot going on. Live from ESB and the great C Squared here in the house after being on hiatus last week. Now, Caleb, I appreciate that you survived. I understand that you almost got indoctrinated into a Tony Robbins cult last
Did you say
week.
K-Rib?
No, that's what the Japanese call him. Sweet K-Rib.
Sweet K-Rib.
As it says,
yeah, we need to hear about this, man.
as it says on the website, on cranialmissions.com, by the way, which you can go on, he's actually referred to by the Japanese as Sweet K-Rib.
Sweet K-Rib.
Really? So you're big in Japan. I didn't even know that.
Huge.
That's awesome, dude. Well, I mean, literally, if you want to bring that up. But yeah, okay.
So how'd the cold experience go?
Very culty. It was an experience, to say the least. It was Tony Robbins is a pretty motivational guy. He's a genius at what he does. He definitely knows how to get people going. There were 8,000 people there jumping up and down and dancing. Most of it was pretty good.
I trained with him.
Yeah, do you?
Tony Robbins.
Yeah.
He's a motivational speaker.
You know him?
Yes. I operated on his staff one time.
You did what?
Nothing.
I don't want to know.
All right.
So
Here he goes again.
It got a little weird at some areas. I did get to walk on fire, which was pretty cool. Actually, not really cool at all. It was pretty lame.
Did it hurt?
No.
So what's the truth is, if you just step real quick, it doesn't heat up enough, right?
Yeah,
right. The layer of ash on top
keeps it cool.
It insulates it. It keeps it cool. Your skin itself insulates it.
Sweats. It creates a layer of sweat.
The other thing they have you do is you step on a bed of wet grass, which was very muddy, surprisingly. So I think you coat your foot in a layer of mud as well, which is an insulator. So it really, I was expecting to feel like walking across the beach in really hot sand. Ow, 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 ow.
Oh yeah, that hurts.
Nope. Yeah, it felt like walking on dry leaves.
What about walking on broken glass?
Yeah, like that.
No, seriously,
Sandy
the beach is
Lennox.
worse. When you say,
no.
Have you guys ever hit the beach when you're like, especially when you hit the what do you call it, the parking lot, and you got to do the white line walk where you get on one white line, you're like, and you run to the next white line, you're like, crazy.
That's what I hoped it would have felt like. I wanted that feedback to know I got done. It was so dark. I had to turn around and look and go, is that really a fire there? And I mean, I watched it. I saw the coals. It was there, but it just didn't feel like it.
You walked the coals. You're there for your corporation. You ran the gamut that Tony Robbins put in front of you. You didn't feel more emotionally and mentally liberated afterward?
Well, I did. I learned a lot. I learned that I don't have many problems like some of these other people there. There were a lot of people there that were really going through some tough stuff. And I came out of it thinking, I have a lot to be grateful for. I got a lot of fantastic friends, got great family. So I did take that away. But
maybe that was your motivation.
Maybe it was.
They taught you that you're not as bad off and you don't have as much to work on.
I think that what it was. There was one thing that was really weird. There was I called it the seance, and it was a way for them to get you to link your excuses that you hold for yourself, holding you back in life, to pain, so you won't use them anymore. And it went. I don't know how long it went. I left after about 20 minutes, but they shut all the lights off in this giant convention center. And there were 8,000 people there, and probably half of them, he got them to cry and make the sound of pain. And they were screaming. There was a woman next to me screaming.
You got a handy, didn't you?
I was going to say, did you cop a feel? Did you get a feel? You were like, oh,
no. I did not.
Play the old Dane Cook game where you turn off the lights, play Who's in My Mouth?
Yeah, no.
No,
Whoa.
Let's ask John Wilson, because he's been to a nightclub where you literally go in and there's nothing in there. and people go like no lights or anything, and people go in there and do the old "How's your father" kind of.
Really?
Yeah, we'll ask John about.
You got to bring your own chair. Is that like you bring a lawn chair with you?
No, they have chairs. They have chairs with like, things in them.
Upside down bar stools.
Knobs, yeah.
This seats 4.
I heard you had a little Bronx Tale thing go on. Like now you can't leave.
Yeah, during that situation, they kind of joked around that if that you really needed to stay and get the most out of it, and they said he joked and said if you try to leave, I have my people kick your ass back in here. Well, we got a little uncomfortable, and this was a work event, and we had some people that were there with us with work that were a little uncomfortable as well. So we decided, you know what, let's get these people out of here. We don't need to be in this event, and especially when it's a corporate function like it was. So we decided we were gonna step out. We were gonna let the people that needed to heal do their thing, and we were gonna get out. Yeah.
Right.
So we went to leave, and as I went to leave, they're all volunteers too. I'll have to tell you that in a minute, but they were blocking the exit, not completely blocking, but you had to squeeze your way through. Well, at least I did because I'm fat. But as I did, one guy walked around and actually kind of bowed up in front of me and didn't want to let me leave. He didn't say anything. He didn't stop me, but he deliberately blocked my path.
Yeah, he was a little passive aggressive. I'm going to stop. Yeah.
So I went the other way
disobedience.
around. Yeah, I went the other way around, and he went a different route and tried to beeline to get me again. Wow. And I looked at him with this look of like I was going to murder him if he did anything, and he kind of backed down and left me alone at that point. But
you're never going to heal unless you stay.
Well, you know, a funny thing you got to. I mean, Tony Robbins has been doing this for 20 years now.
35.
It's been a while.
35.
35 years.
Really?
So
35 years.
Damn.
Either he really believes he's helping people, because he's already made enough cash to get the hell out of it.
He's
right?
worth about $500 million.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Based offline,
So he either really feels he's helping people, and he really is. Maybe he's helping a ton of people.
I really do think that way. But however, I do feel that it was a little bit. It was like almost like get everybody there and make them feel bad, make them feel good, but make them feel like they need to buy more.
Right, but that's the break.
It's almost like a timeshare meeting. You know, when you
very
much when you get them in for the timeshare and you won't let them leave until the presentation, and then when they try to leave during the presentation, you won't let them leave that either.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it was. I was disappointed in that. There was a lot of upselling around every corner, and I can show you pictures of what looked like 50 or 60 people waiting to sign up for this business mastery class at $10,000 a pop.
What?
So now, if you look about it, there were 8,000 people there.
What?
Or 7,800 at about $1,000 a pop.
Wow.
That's about $7.8 million in revenue on this event.
How do you guys feel about the cranial missions? We're going to help you out. Get
Motivational?
Yeah, let's do it.
I think we could do it.
We could call it drunk motivation.
Drunk motivation. We'll just bring people in there and get them hammered. They'll love that.
You know how we get motivated for this show? It's the same way we do every single first segment of every show.
Oh, yeah, we got to do something.
And that is with the beer call.
Dude, shit.
You lost it.
I lost it.
Oh, wait, I know what that is. That's Knight Rider.
Yeah.
Boom.
There you go, baby. We were talking about...
At first, I thought it was Annie. I was like, the sun will come out
tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow.
See, you started the singing.
Ben told me not to.
Man, I'm really sorry.
I
know you told us.
That's it.
He told us before he started this segment.
We are drinking today for the beer call the Baby Bear Session Porter. This is only, you're talking 3%.
I like it.
Now, what happened with this beer was really cool is we reached our numbers early, so we were able to split the batch into a strong one and a lighter one. So this is the session version of it. It's light. It's very good summer porter. It's a little bit of coffee, a little chocolatey. Very, very, very nice. Joe, what are you drinking, brother?
I think I might have been drinking this last time I was with you guys out. The Irish Red.
Shut up.
It's my favorite, man.
It's a damn good beer here,
That's
which
good.
I think we're going to have on from now on. So the Irish Red, really nice traditional Irish Red at 5.7%. And you can come up here and get you a pint for only $5.
It kind of tastes like an Irish setter.
That doesn't sound like it tastes good.
Wow, female or male?
No. More like just the wet drippings, I've said.
See, I'm actually going with the Kelly's Raspberry Cider, 5%. But I have already quaffed. I think I'm on number 4 at this point because we started a little late. So right now the voice sounds good, Craniacs, but give it another 45 minutes or an hour, there may be some slurring.
It's gonna get worse
just
before
warning
it gets better.
Sweet K-Rub, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking the Baby Bear as well.
Oh,
I've been drinking it since I got here. It's my only third one, I think. It's good. It's good. It's nice and light. I like it because it's not too too high on the ABV, I can drink a few of them and
right.
not get slurred.